If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do something I haven't done in a long time, and that's review a player. So much 6 o'clock content and things coming out recently, and speculation about different cards. I've actually not reviewed that many players. I will get back into the swing of things. Not feeling the greatest right now either, so it is a bit of a pain in the backside to have to sit there and play game after game. But I'm quite excited to use this because right at the beginning of FIFA 20, before they patched everything and made it all completely different, I actually really enjoyed Kai Havertz's 84. So I thought I'd dive back in and find out how good this 87 Futmas card is with 4-star, 4-star, medium, medium, 6-2. Does he really fit the game? Stats-wise, I mean, not really. I mean, he's not the most agile of players, which I think most people enjoy about attackers in particular. And we are going to be playing him as a cam in a 4-1-2-2. He's not the most agile, doesn't have the best balance, but he does have very good composure. His reactions are good, his ball control, dribbling are nice. Very good short passing, should be able to get a few assists off, and of course his finishing is good, his attack position is good, and he's not the slowest player in the world. 93 sprint speed. It's a bit of a weird one. He's got insane sprint speed, but his acceleration isn't that great. It's a strange. I've never met anyone. I used to do athletics. I've never met anyone who starts off really slow and then just gets quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. Like, you all do that, but not to the degree of 80 to 93. It's a bit weird. We are going to give him a chem style. First of which, though, or first off, rather, that's the team I've got him in. It's not the best of teams, rather. There are a couple of players in there off chem. The goalkeeper and the centre-back, I think, actually the only two off chem, because Axel Witsel gets that hyperlink from Thorgan Hazard. But it was either that or go out and spend money on the team, and I didn't really fancy doing it. So, you know, it is what it is. In terms of a chem style, I think the game pretty much is going to know what I want to do. No, it doesn't. So we have to go choose it ourselves. There are quite a few you could use. You could go, if you really wanted to, you could go for artist. Deadeye is definitely an option if you want to try and, you know, get goals with him, for instance. I'm going to go with a maestro. And I'm going to test that first. If I don't like it, I will possibly switch into a Deadeye, because this gives him better shot power, better long shots. If you need it, better volleys and good attack positioning. I think his finishing is good enough as it is. 85 should be enough. So what we do with that then is we bump the short passing up to 99. The vision goes above 90. Dribbling is now 97. Ball control is 95. Reactions are up. And agility also gets a boost as well. I think it just hits everything realistically you need to be boosted. With that being said, he does go to a 92 rated central attacking midfielder. I was a little bit concerned about the mobility of him. 6'2", he's obviously not going to feel that agile, but the question is, how does he fare in-game? Here's Hazard. Kai Havertz making that run through the middle. Here he is, decent touch on his weak foot, and he couldn't quite, he literally just got barged off it. Here's Juan Cuadrado. Going to cut back around and give it to Havertz. Goes for goal. It's a terrible effort. I mean, I tried to time it, ended up timing it grey, which was obviously not a time shot at all. That was not a great start from him, to be fair. Barged off it with his 68 strength, and then hits one into the crowd. Little layoff into Havertz. Ball up front to Anthony Martial. Don't have the best attacking options here. Martial's ball inside was horrendous, and the meta takes it. My opponent has that lone Gabarmin. I think he must be going for that Premier League, what's his name? Trossard. Ball up the line here. Here's Havertz. He's got that sprint speed, but he doesn't have strength. And that, at the moment, in the 2 games I've played so far, that's my biggest complaint. That he goes shoulder to shoulder. It's game over. He's 6'2" and he has no upper body strength whatsoever. Havertz with an interception. I honestly thought he was going to lose it. He didn't. Cuadrado's making that run from right back. It's going to come back inside. Here's Kai Havertz. Good touch. Brilliant football. Can we get a shot off? It's a great goal. Kai Havertz on the assist list for the day. I genuinely didn't think we were going to get that ball through with Havertz. He's been very dodgy. He's got no balance whatsoever and no strength. So you can't go next to someone or you'll get muscled off it. So he did really well to work the space and not get too close. Ball comes down the line here and back inside from Hazard. Tolisso. This is Havertz. Lovely pass. David Villa. Still looking for that. Oh, that is glorious. Right-footed effort from Havertz. He's hit the post. David Villa, you little magician. Havertz again. Great save. Havertz again? Another good save. Havertz has had 3 golden opportunities then. I wouldn't say each better than the last, but still, they were decent opportunities, and I think he probably should have done better with one of them. Cuadrado, or Axel Witsel gets in there, sorry. Ball was very dodgy, came all the way back out to David Villa. Great ball to Kai Havertz, who hits it first time, and that's a rifle. I'm a big fan of Kai Havertz from distance, especially with the goalkeepers completely out of position, but his left foot on that sort of angle with the ball rolling across him, he's always going to cause problems. Great goal there. Great. David Villa, right, he's so underrated. Well, is he? I don't know, everyone goes on about him. I like him a lot, though, and Havertz on the score sheet. Here is Havertz. Ball to Di Maria was fantastic. He's let it run past him. He goes for goal. Good save. Well, I mean, should have done better there, really. My fault, possibly. Here's Hakimi. Di Maria on the outside. Can we get that ball across? We can. It's a goal. And I feel a bit bad about it, really. Havertz on the contribution list once more. My opponent is trying to get wins, obviously, to get the goals with Premier League players. So I do feel a little bit bad for him that we've managed to score there in the 90th. But great bit of football. Havertz with a good assist, and David Villa on the score sheet again. Ball comes back in from Tolisso. Here's Havertz. Back into Hazard. Pla. And again to Havertz. Back inside. Nice. Little 1-2 here, maybe. Actually through. And there's Hazard with an effort, and it wasn't a bad little move. Ball out from Hazard to Murillo. Ball into Kai Havertz. Goes for goal. Hits it in the green. Hits the bar. And that is very close. And perhaps, well, I actually thought he had scored, if I'm honest. Great effort. It's beautiful. It really is. I've not got a lot of time to hit this. Oh, it's a save. If I hit it in the green, that goes in all day. But I knew I was under pressure from the clock, and unfortunately, we've not timed it correctly, and it's an easy save for the keeper. Havertz has had a good half, really. Havertz, Di Maria. Havertz again, fouled on the edge. Referee gave the smallest advantage I've ever seen in my life. Plays it back in. Needs to drag it back and shoot, and it's a goal, and, well, we're back in it. I mean, my opponent, by the way, has had 2 shots. Not on target, just in general, 2 shots. And he scored them both. Clinical. This review is going to be very sort of on the fence. So if you want a definitive, yes, go complete him, no, don't do him, you ain't going to get it from here. Because I don't know how I feel. Certain games, he's brilliant. And there's just no touching him. His feet are just so quick. And to be fair, that reigns true regardless of how I feel about him. His footwork is very good. His passing is nice and crisp. His ball control is good. 4-star is nice to have. Would have been better if he had a high attacking work rate, because sometimes he's sort of left in the midfield and just refuses to move forward. But in general, I had fun with him. The positive side of this is if you have time, there is a loan available. And I would definitely recommend completing the loan, trying him out for a couple of games before deciding whether it's worth it to do it or not. Because ultimately, this is a fair few coins. It's not like the most expensive SBC in the world. You can get like 95k, 100k. But it's untradeable, and there's no packs back for it. So there's no chance of redemption. Once you do it, you are stuck with it. So I don't know what to say. I enjoyed him in some games, I didn't in others. If you come up against someone physical, maybe they've got Van Dijk, and they just get in your face and they're playing constant pressure, no chance. He's just not going to work. He's not good enough in terms of the strength and the balance. But if you're playing someone quite passive, who, you know, doesn't necessarily allow you loads of time on the ball, but you have your fair share, he can be a real dream. I really like him, and I think it'll come down to ability as well. The better you are at the game, the better you'll feel with Havertz. If you're a fan of him in general, I would get it done. It's definitely good enough on that basis. Honestly, real negatives to point out: balance and strength. That's it. That's literally the only real negatives. Everything else about the card I actually really liked. If you could overlook those two things, happy days. I would definitely recommend the loan though. If you have enjoyed this player review and you want to see more, do me a favour, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for you, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.